Can Messi put Argentina in front? Messi! He missed it! Stunning. Truly remarkable.
3 back-to-back finals and 3 back-to-back defeats. This proved too difficult to take in for the devastated Lionel Messi, who was under immense pressure to deliver for Argentina. And following the Copa America Centenario in 2016, Messi would make a shocking and impulsive decision by prematurely calling an end to his international career. One of the arguments in the football world over the years is whether Lionel Messi has to win a World Cup or a trophy with Argentina in order to be considered the best player of all time. Is this a fair assessment of his international career? Well, at least for the time being, these arguments may be put to rest after Messi led Argentina to their first major trophy in 28 years after lifting the 2021 Copa America. What's up guys, this is Footballista24 and today we will take Messi to court to judge his international career and find the truth behind his time with the Argentinian national team. Now I'll be expecting some of you to go in the comment section at the end of the video and accuse me of making excuses for Messi for some of his international failures. And well, I'm here to shamelessly tell you that
from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Because although I'll try to be fair and balanced, I'll be sounding like Messi's personal lawyer at some parts of the video. So brace yourselves. Before Messi's international career even began, he had to make a life-changing choice. Since he was a dual citizen of Spain and Argentina, he could choose to play for either team. Spain's coaches and personnel were trying their hardest to get Messi to commit to playing for Spain, but there was never a doubt in Messi's mind that he was going to play for Argentina. Despite leaving Argentina at a young age, Messi had a strong love for his country. But just imagine what the conversation would have been like if Messi had played for Spain. Anyway, Messi made his senior international debut at the age of 18 in an unexpected manner as he saw red just 2 minutes into his senior debut. It was a terrible start for La Pulga, but not a moment that would define his international career. Messi's first chance at the big international stage came in the 2006 World Cup. Messi was fantastic coming off the bench, becoming the youngest Argentine to play and score in a World Cup. Messi did not play in some matches, including the biggest match against Germany in the quarterfinals, where Argentina lost in penalties. Overall, it was a bright start to Messi's international career. He had shown much promise at a very young age, and it was a fantastic showing, although it was too early to judge him on his performances. A year later, Messi played a stronger role in the 2007 Copa America, scoring the best goal of the tournament against Mexico in the semi-final and voted the best young player. He helped Argentina reach the final, but fell at the hands of a well-organized Brazilian side. This defeat was disappointing for Argentina considering the array of talent playing alongside Messi. Names like Juan Román Riquelme, Javier Mascherano, Javier Zanetti, Esteban Cambiaso, and Carlos Tevez, among others. This would also be the first of many more cup final failures to come for Messi and Argentina. Shortly after the 2007 Copa America, Messi did have success in the Summer Olympics, where he led Argentina to a gold medal as they defeated Nigeria in the finals. However, many do not consider Olympic football an important and prestigious tournament. Unlike 2006, the 2010 World Cup should have been Messi's moment, as he was not only an established regular in the squad, but he was Argentina's star player at the age of 23. Well, it should have been his moment. That was until a controversial icon made a return to the team. a man worshipped by many Argentines, a man whose shadow Messi is chasing and continues to chase in order to win the heart of his nation, Diego Maradona. The appointment of Maradona made no sense as he lacked managerial experience, and it was more a nostalgic decision made by the Argentine FA rather than a rational one. Unsurprisingly, Argentina struggled to even qualify for the World Cup under Maradona, losing 6 and drawing 4 in the qualifying run, which included a 6-1 defeat to Bolivia, before they were able to clinch the last qualifying spot with a last-minute winner against Peru. When the World Cup arrived, Maradona was still indecisive about his roster, as he had experimented with over 100 players for international duty prior to the tournament. At the end, Maradona took a talented but unbalanced squad, as he made some bizarre decisions, such as leaving out the Inter Milan duo of Javier Zanetti and Esteban Cambiaso, who had enjoyed a treble-winning season for their club under Mourinho, as he deemed them a bad luck to the team. He also made some surprising selections, such as Ariel Garce, who only had 1 cap for Argentina at the age of 30, and earned his place after Maradona claimed to have seen a dream where Garce lifted the World Cup. Perhaps the most controversial decision being the exclusion of Argentina's number 10 at the time, Juan Roman Riquelme, who Maradona had a personal feud that dates almost a decade prior. Maradona also made several key decisions with Messi, as he restricted his play by deploying him in different positions. Initially, Messi was playing on the right wing. However, during the World Cup, Maradona decided to switch tactics and play Messi in a playmaker's role behind 2 strikers, similar to the false 9 role he had recently been given with Barcelona. Messi was dominant during the group stages and the round of 16 against Mexico, getting on the ball consistently to set himself and his teammates up for glorious chances. Argentina would once again fall to Germany in the quarterfinals, as they were effectively dismantled 4-0 by the Germans. Messi's performance in this World Cup left a lot to be desired individually, as he could not produce the same level of magic that had been seen under Pep Guardiola. But it must be said that Argentina's legendary player, then manager Maradona, was completely incompetent in his tactical awareness and was completely undone by a much organized team. Maradona would leave his post as manager soon after Argentina's elimination from the tournament. And this would certainly not be the only appointment of a poor coaching staff by the Argentina Football Association that led to disappointment, as they were incapable of managing a star-studded squad with Messi as the anchor for many years to come. But one positive from this tournament that cannot be denied was the entertainment that was Diego Maradona.
Are you naturally affectionate with everybody? Is this something that you learned as a player?
Me gustan las mujeres.
Moving on to the 2011 Copa America, it was another chance for Messi to step up to the plate and deliver for Argentina. However, he had been suffering a massive goal-scoring drought for the Albiceleste, despite having a legendary club season in which he scored 53 goals and won the Champions League. His club form did not carry into the Copa America, as he struggled to combine with Carlos Tevez, and Messi was even jeered by his own countrymen during the tournament. Argentina made the quarterfinal, where Messi did provide the assist for the 1 goal they scored, but after extra time, Uruguay went on to the next round after winning in penalties. These early setbacks in his international career were starting to tarnish Messi's relationship with the Argentine fans, who couldn't understand why La Pulga could not translate his Barcelona success to the national team. Many questioned Messi's loyalty to Argentina, believing that he cared more about playing in Catalonia. The pressure was beginning to mount even during these early years, but the worst was yet to come. The 2014 World Cup would mark the beginning of a 3-year nightmare for Messi and Argentina. Prior to the tournament, he became the team's captain and he was in fine goal-scoring form, finding the net 25 times in 32 appearances, compared to his 17 goals in 61 games previously, including grabbing his first hat-trick for Argentina. The qualifying stages in the World Cup were successful for Argentina, as they had looked like a dominant side ready to make the big leap. During the World Cup group stage, Messi was playing at his very best, and that took Argentina into the knockout rounds, where he was still dominant in most aspects of the game. Messi and Argentina advanced all the way to the World Cup final, but unfortunately, Messi could only get to reaching distance of the trophy that continues to elude him as Argentina lost once again to favorites of the tournament, Germany, after the match went to extra time. Although Germany had dominated possession, Argentina had the better chances with 3 clear-cut opportunities through on goal falling to the feet of 3 Argentine attackers. Messi also had a big miss, which by his own high standards was disappointing and possibly his worst ever considering the circumstances. Messi had completed the most successful dribbles, and he had also created the most chances of any player in the tournament. He was named the best player of the World Cup, and Argentina deserved to win the final with several chances to score. Despite losing, Messi played relatively well, but we all know that in football you need to take your chances. And of course, Higuain squandered a chance that a striker worth £75 million should be burying into the back of the net. The inability of Messi's attacking partners to finish chances has been an ongoing theme in his international career, and a very valid one at that. But in this particular game against Germany, Messi also has to be held accountable for the miss he had. The narrative on Messi in this World Cup was negative, but the reality was that he performed well and had a great tournament. But because his standards are at an all-time high, it was impossible to live up to them without winning in the final. Messi had 2 great chances in the next 2 tournaments with back-to-back Copa Americas in 2015 and 2016. He led Argentina to the final in both competitions, only to fall at the hands of Chile and its golden generation of superstars in a penalty shootout on both occasions. In the 2015 Copa America, Messi was outstanding, putting in 4 man-of-the-match performances. He set up a golden opportunity in the dying seconds of the game for Argentina to win it. But you know who, Higuain, missed a tap-in from close range that he should have scored. Messi scored Argentina's only penalty in the shootout, but none of his teammates scored, and Chile went on to win. The following year, at the Copa America Centenario in 2016, Messi led Argentina brilliantly once again to the final. He was dominant throughout the tournament, scoring one of his best free kicks against the USA. The final match once again featured a penalty shootout between Chile and Argentina, and Messi would have what is probably his most forgettable moment in a football jersey, as he blasted his penalty kick well above the bar before Chile lifted the trophy on the 100th year anniversary of the competition. Penalty shootouts can be the cruelest part of the beautiful game, and even the great Lionel Messi hasn't been spared of this agony by the football gods, falling victim to it 2 years in a row. This, along with the 2014 World Cup loss, became hard to swallow for Messi. With 3 straight losses and 3 straight finals appearances, it almost seemed destined that Messi will never achieve international glory. On June 27, 2016, Messi announced his retirement from international football. His exact words were, "I've done all I can. It hurts not to be a champion. It was the only thing I wanted the most, but I couldn't get it, so I think it's over." The same Argentine fans that jeered Messi and accused him of neglecting his commitment to the national team pleaded with him to reconsider, with a large campaign erupting throughout the entire country, and a statue of him even built in Buenos Aires. Messi couldn't stay away too long from his beloved Argentina, however, as he made his return for the 2018 World Cup qualifying matches. Argentina had a rough time during qualification as they left it to the last day of qualifiers to book their ticket to Russia. Messi single-handedly took down Ecuador with a memorable hat-trick to secure a 3-1 victory and take his country to the World Cup. For almost 1 year leading up to the 2018 World Cup, Messi was the only player to score goals for his country. Yes, you heard that right, 1 entire year. The 2018 World Cup was a complete disaster for Argentina, who were not expected to compete at the World Cup based on their qualifying rounds. They barely escaped the group stages, with Messi and Rojo bagging 2 great goals to send them through versus Nigeria. But the 2018 World Cup ended in defeat as they were eliminated by the eventual champions France in the round of 16 stage. Messi provided 2 assists in that match, but it was not enough for Argentina as their defense and goalkeeping absolutely destroyed any chance they had to survive in the World Cup. After the disappointment of Copa America 2019, in which Argentina finished 3rd place after a loss to Brazil in the semifinals, there was more optimism in the Argentine camp for the 2021 Copa America, as management under Lionel Scaloni and his assistant Pablo Aimar seemed to have brought a sense of stability in the team and a positive atmosphere following a decade of disappointments and corruption within the Argentine FA. The 2010s was a forgettable period for the Argentinian national team, who boasted a talented squad who seemed to always reach the finish line but fall one step short of bringing glory to a nation that hasn't won a major trophy since the days of the great Diego Maradona. Messi, at 34 years of age, is at a point in his career where this is one of his last opportunities to win an international trophy. Would the new decade mark a new beginning for the Albiceleste, or just a continuation of the misery from the previous one? The new management was successful in playing pragmatic football during the 2021 Copa America and switching to a 4-3-2-1 formation, which allowed Messi to play freely, and the results were incredible. Messi received the Golden Ball for the best player in the tournament and led the charts in every department: most goals, most assists, most goal contributions, most chances created, and most shots on target. And of course, Messi and Argentina would lift the Copa America after defeating a Brazilian side led by Neymar in the same Maracana Stadium where they had lost the World Cup to Germany in 2014. In addition to proper management, another huge factor for Argentina's success was the contribution of Messi's teammates, who in previous years were criticized. Contrary to finals in the past, Argentina's forwards were able to capitalize on a chance in front of goal during critical moments, as Angel Di Maria scored the lone goal in the final to win it for Argentina. One can only wonder what could have been had Argentina received the services of Di Maria in the World Cup finals 7 years prior, at that same stadium, as he was forced to miss the match after his club at the time, Real Madrid, requested that he not be played to avoid aggravating an injury he sustained earlier in the tournament, as they had plans to sell him that summer. Nevertheless, that Copa victory was the moment Messi dreamt of since he first wore the blue and white. A glorious moment for Argentina, who were on a 28-year trophy drought, and a special moment for Messi personally, as he can finally silence those who doubted his ability to deliver for his country. Messi's international career has had many twists and turns along the journey. His statistics suggest that he's had a brilliant international career with 76 goals and 53 assists in 151 matches, which equates to 129 goals contributed. This is almost a goal contribution every single match, which, considering the narrative around Messi's international career, is a fantastic accomplishment. Messi's international career is judged harshly because of the incredible standards he's set for himself. His outrageous club statistics and performances simply cannot be replicated at the international level because of the environment, limited time with teammates, and the brand of football that international play consists of. There have been times where Messi has underwhelmed on the international stage, but far more times where he's provided spectacular performances. Consider that he will have more than double the amount of goals that Maradona has had in his international career and has provided many more assists and man of the match performances than his compatriot. His contributions on the field might not seem much to many if he doesn't walk away with a trophy at the end. Messi took his country to 5 finals and finally managed to lift the trophy at the end. Messi played his heart out for his country, contrary to what many might believe. His international career is full of misfortune and situations which were out of his control and went against him. Looking forward, Messi's not getting any younger, and having broken the curse of losing in a cup final after capturing the elusive Copa America trophy, the 2022 World Cup could be the last opportunity for a perfect ending to his remarkable career. Thank you again for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. And as always, until next time.